Okie dokie. We are. This isn't it gorgeous? So gorgeous. Here we got late, but let's start setting up.
Roger.
1456 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 1. Wind 020 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature -17. Dew point -19er. Altimeter 3034. Density altitude 3700 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Jackson Hole Airport, information November. 1456 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 1. Wind 020 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature -17. Dew point -19er. Altimeter 3034. Density altitude 3700 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Jackson Hole Airport, information.
-17. I think we should probably get to 18. Sure.
I'm out for the walk around.
Okie dokie. Fuel 9. I think we're going.
On initial contact you have in Eric.
is complete.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Monitor radar display.
Glide slope.
Go around.
Pull
Wind shear
up.
ahead.
Wind shear.
ahead.
Wind shear.
Wind shear ahead.
Wind shear. Terrain. Pull up.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 2,500. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain. Caution. Terrain.
TCAS test. Pass.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks. Pre-flight checklist.
Oxygen.
Tested 100.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal auto. Windows heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Set and check.
Heading 259. Altimeter 3034. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Get our IFR clearance.
I'll handle the IFR clearance request.
Thank you.
Jackson Ground, RickAir 4545. We'd like to obtain our IFR clearance, and we have information November.
Give me 1 second for that clearance. RickAir 4545, Jackson Ground, cleared to Bozeman via the Divot 2 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 25010 minutes after departure. Departure on 133.25, squawk 5511. Expect runway 1.
Jackson Ground, RickAir 4545, cleared to Bozeman via the Divot 2 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 250 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 133.25, squawk 5511. Anticipate runway 1.
RickAir 4545, read back correct.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Hello, folks.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a
RickAir.
standard pushback and start off the
Luxurious flying
same.
at its
Taxi route will
finest.
be as assigned by
This is your flight
ATC. It will be a
attendant,
left
Jennifer
seat
speaking.
takeoff, using
We're
D-rated
delighted to
thrust
have
with an
you on our
assumed
trip to
temperature.
Bozeman,
Landing at flaps
Yellowstone.
5 takeoff.
Please take your
Anti-ice will
seats
be off.
according to your
Above
boarding
80
passes
knots,
and
we
stow
will
your
reject for
hand luggage
fire,
under the
engine
seats in
failure,
front of you.
loss of control, or
If you
wind
need
shear.
any assistance,
The crew member
feel
noticing
free
the
to reach out to
abnormality
me.
will clearly state the
Thank
problem.
you.
I will call, reject, or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, race speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1,000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. We'll use NADP2. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Flight directors are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Disconnect the ground equipment.
Checked.
Disconnect ground equipment.
Checked.
Okay, ground service. Okay. Liz? Oh. See, did everybody leave? Before start checklist.
Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Set and checked.
Takeoff speeds.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist completed.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
E to push back. I think we're just clear these now. Okay. Start engine 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure. Starter
No.
cutout.
Why is the pin in there? Oh, there's the pin.
Number 2 stable.
Okay.
Checked.
Start engine 1.
Start engine 1. Oil pressure. Starter cutout. Number 1 stable.
Flaps 5.
Flaps movement, check.
Flaps 5. Flight controls check complete. Before taxi checklist.
Generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, isolation valve, auto, engine start switches, continuous, recall,
Check.
checked, auto brake, RTO, engine start levers,
Idle T10.
flight controls,
Check.
ground equipment,
Clear.
clear, before taxi checklist completed.
Request taxi.
I'll request taxi clearance for us.
I know you.
Jackson Ground, RickAir 4545, ready to taxi. We have November.
RickAir 4545, runway 1, taxi via Alpha Alpha 1.
Runway 1, Alpha, Alpha 1, RickAir 4545.
Clear left.
Clear right.
For takeoff checklist.
Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
Set and check.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Hey folks, welcome to our ride to Bozeman, Yellowstone. Our estimated flight time is approximately 40 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. To start, please ensure your seatbelts are fastened, adjusted, and opened as demonstrated. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Now please return your seatbacks and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff
RickAir
and landing.
4545, contact tower on
Mobile phones and electronic
118.075.
devices must be set to flight mode.
Contacting tower on
Laptops or larger
118.075,
devices should
RickAir
be securely
4545.
stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board,
Jackson Tower, RickAir
including the
4545.
lavatories.
Good morning,
In
holding
the
short
event
one,
of an
ready for
emergency,
departure.
oxygen masks will drop automatically if required. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your
RickAir
nose and
4545,
mouth,
Jackson
and
Tower,
breathe
runway 1,
normally.
wind 020 at 7.
Remember to
RNAV
secure
gyre
your own
cleared for
mask
takeoff.
before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. To put it on,
Runway
pull
1,
it
We'll
over
take
your
off
RNAV
head.
guy air, cleared for
Fasten it.
takeoff.
Okay.
RickAir
Inflate it only
4545.
after leaving the aircraft.
Clear on the approach.
Special life vests for children are available. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest
Approaching
exit, which is
runway
clearly
1.
marked. Please note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If any electronic device, including power banks,
Takeoff.
becomes unusually warm,
On
emits
runway
smoke,
1
or shows
remaining.
signs of damage, please inform a
6,200
member of the crew
feet.
immediately. For your reference, the safety information card contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Thrust set.
Airspeed alive.
80 knots.
80 knots.
Go.
V1.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. $400 feet.
RickAir 4545, contact departure on 133.25.
Switching to departure on 133.25, RickAir 4545.
One thousand to level.
RickAir 4545. Good morning, climbing through 8,000.
RickAir 4545, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, climb via the SID.
At altitude 25,000. Flaps up.
25,000.
4545.
Set. Speed check. $10,000.
Flying her out.
Dear guests, the lavatories are now available for your convenience. devices in flight mode. Cabin service
Flaps
will begin
upset.
shortly. Thank you for your attention. Dear guests, the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We have the best charcuterie boards
Autopilot on.
and wine money can buy. After the service,
After takeoff
selected
checklist.
items from the Air Center
After
helicopter
takeoff
shop
checklist.
will be
Engine bleeds.
available.
On.
Thank you
Packs.
for your
Auto.
attention.
Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
It's my world.
RickAir 4545, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250. RickAir 4545.
Then transition. Descent is -6. On.
Salt Lake Center, Air Canada 575, flight level 380. Air Canada 575, radar contact.
Okay. Three. Twenty-seven, 41. Transition set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 233. Now. $1,000 to level.
BBJ.
RickAir 4545, expect the lost one arrival. Descent coming up in about 5 minutes.
Expecting the lost one arrival. RickAir 4545. You have control.
I have control.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. For an RNP approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fix altitude is 5,600 feet. Decision altitude is 4,473 feet. Missed approach altitude is 10,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a remote stand. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
I have control.
You have control.
Descent checklist.
Pressurization. Landing altitude is 4,400 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake level 3. Landing data.
Vet check.
VREF 132. Minimums 4,473 feet. Approach briefing.
RickAir 4545, cleared lost one into
Descent
Bozeman.
checklist
At your
completed.
discretion, descend and maintain 17,000 feet. Altimeter 3035.
Cleared lost one into Bozeman. Descend and maintain 17,000 at our discretion. Altimeter 3035. RickAir 4545.
Set altitude 12,000.
12,000. Set.
Okay, folks, we have now left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Bozeman, Yellowstone. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of the lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
RickAir 4545, contact Big Sky approach on 118.975.
Switching to Big Sky approach on 118.975. RickAir 4545. Big Sky approach, RickAir 4545. Good morning, level 16,000.
RickAir 4545, Big Sky approach, expect the ILS runway 12 approach into Bozeman.
Expecting the ILS runway 12 approach into Bozeman, RickAir 4545.
RickAir 4545, descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. RickAir 4545.
Big Sky approach, RickAir 4545 request, RNAV Zulu 12.
RickAir 4545, RNAV Zulu runway 12 approved.
Transition set altimeter. Transition set altimeter. 3035. Transition set altimeter 3035.
Three, 0, 3, 5. Set. Passing 9,700. 10,000.
Hey folks, we are now beginning our final approach into Bozeman. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables
Now.
away. Ensure your seats are in their full upright position and fasten your seatbelts. The weather in Bozeman is looking pleasant, and our assigned gate is Terminal B5. Thank you for your cooperation.
Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
Set and check.
3, 0, 3, 5. Set. Approach checklist completed.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1 set.
$2,500.
Radio, altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Flap 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5 set.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15 set.
Contact Bozeman Tower on 118.2.
Switching to Bozeman Tower on 118.2. RickAir 4545.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30 set.
RickAir 4545. Good morning. Established on the RNAV runway 12 approach.
RickAir 4545, Bozeman Tower, roger, continue approach.
Final approach fixed, height
Bozeman
checked,
Tower,
missed
wind
approach
3403,
altitude not
runway
set.
12 cleared to land.
Runway 12, cleared to land. RickAir 4545.
Landing checklist.
Engine start switches.
Cut off. Net check.
Double check that please. Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Approaching runway
Flaps 30, green light.
2.
Landing checklist completed.
1,000.
1,000 feet. Stable. Autopilot off.
Sink rate.
500 feet.
Sink rate.
Set altitude 5,000.
300.
5,000. Set.
Set altitude 10,000.
200.
10,000. Set. Approaching minimums.
100.
Continue. Landing.
50. 30.
Minimums.
20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers normal. $60 knots.
RickAir 4545, welcome to Bozeman. Contact ground on 121.8.
Switching to ground on 121.8. RickAir 4545. Bozeman ground, RickAir 4545. Good morning, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
RickAir 4545, Bozeman ground, taxi to Terminal B, Gate 5 via Alpha 2, Alpha Tango 4. Good day.
Terminal B, Gate 5 via Alpha 2, Alpha Tango 4. RickAir 4545.
Hey folks, welcome to Bozeman, Yellowstone. Did you know that Bozeman is home to the Museum of the Rockies, which houses one of the largest collections of dinosaur fossils in the world? Thank you for flying with Air Center helicopters. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Brad, First Officer Stephanie, and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay. The local time here is 9:12 a.m. If you have a connection, please note the following. Flight 234 to Denver departs at 10:15 a.m. from Gate 3.
Approaching runway 30.
push and start clearance.
Allegiant 1625, push and start approved.
Pushback and start approved. Allegiant 1625.
Approaching runway 21.
APU on the buses.
Approaching runway 21.
Ready to taxi.
Allegiant 1625, runway 12 taxi via Tango 3 Alpha Alpha 5.
Runway 12 taxi via Tango 3 Alpha Alpha 5. Allegiant 1625.
Lights and doors.
Check. APU on the bus.
How do we grab them?
Three minutes.
Yeah, mark a bit. Shutdown checklist.
Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps.
Flaps up. Green light. Up.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Door 56 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 12, 11 right, 3. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 6,000 feet. Temperature -6. Dew point -9. Altimeter 3035. Density altitude 2500 feet. Flight inspection aircraft conducting operations in the area. Advise on initial contact you have information X-ray. Bozeman Yellowstone, information X-ray. 1456 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 12, 11 right, 3.